Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2022 Collier County Public Schools Middle School and High School Honors Orchestra Concert. Welcome. Happy Friday. My name is Skip Pardee and I am proud to serve as your District Coordinator of Fine Arts for our awesome school system. We are so excited you have ventured here either in person here at Gulf Coast High or joining us virtually through the live stream on our district website. We look forward to this incredible showing of student talent from across Collier County Public Schools this evening. Before we begin tonight's festivities, I need to go over some important housekeeping details as required by school board policy. First, of course, take note of the emergency exits in the facility, and also this performance includes copyrighted materials which have been properly licensed for this event. Audio and or video recording for rebroadcast or distribution in any way without the express written consent and proper license from the author may constitute violation of federal copyright law and is prohibited. Thank you. All right, let's begin our celebration. This evening, we will be applauding all the hard work of these talented students on the stage and those waiting in the balcony to perform. We are so very fortunate in our school district to have some of the most student-centered, passionate, and talented educators in our state teaching our students music every day. And I'm confident you will hear that in our students' music making this evening. It does take the work of many people to organize an honors concert. First off, a sincere thank you to Mrs. Kim Lonergan, principal here at Gulf Coast High School, and the rest of her administrative team for allowing us to use this beautiful auditorium and classroom spaces for the rehearsals and concert tonight. Thank you, Team Gulf Coast. Also, a huge thank you to the music faculty here at Gulf Coast High School for hosting us, Mrs. Pardee, who you'll hear from later, Mr. Goff and Mr. McGuire, and of course our theater teacher as well, Mrs. Jen Price. So thank you to the performing arts faculty here at Gulf Coast as well. A big thanks to our world-class, and I truly mean world-class, communications and technology departments for bringing this amazing display of student talent and teamwork to the international stage tonight with our live stream. A huge thank you to our awesome production crew for that work. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. And of course, a very special shout out to Mr. Roland Forte at Oak Ridge Middle School and Mrs. Lauren Pardee here at Gulf Coast High School for organizing the actual ensembles you're here today. None of this would be possible without their steadfast work this year in this effort. It's a monumental lift to organize a district-wide honors concert, and they are in charge of all the logistics and auditions and placements for this fantastic group. So thank you to Mr. Forte and Mrs. Pardee. I'd like to give an important shout out to Artist Naples, home of the Baker Museum and the Naples Philharmonic. They support this event each year by providing the honorarium to our clinicians for coming down and working with our amazing students. They're also our Kennedy Center National Partnership Team, along with Collier County Public Schools, and we're so fortunate to have our neighbors and arts organization that supports us and what we do in music education. So thank you, Artist Naples. Of course, would like to thank you parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, all the above, right, who've made it out tonight and have made it a priority in your families to have your children study music in school. We know how important arts education is for our children, and it's clear that you understand that importance too. So a genuine thank you. How about a round of applause to those on the stage? That's right, we're all applauding. Thank you so much. Folks, I can promise you we work very hard for this statement and we're proud of it. As you know, the past few years have been very challenging for arts education across the globe. In some communities, arts were the first to be cut, but I can promise you with the support of your school board, Dr. Patton, superintendent, and those who are in the administrative team in our school system, not here in Collier County, we push arts education because we know it's simply what's right for kids. Thank you for your support. Most prominently, I want to recognize these students' music teachers that have made this evening possible every single day. Every single day, even on the weekends and evenings, right? Let's not forget that. Every single day, they commit themselves to providing a place for student growth and achievement by sharing their gifts of music with our students. Also, being a former high school band director myself, I can relate to the immense amount of work it takes to lead their respective school programs. Many of you know well that a music program or theater program, chorus, band, orchestra, visual art, what have you, is much more than just an activity on campus or another course offering in school. These programs literally give voice to hundreds, if not thousands of students on each campus and across our district. And of course, I'd like to personally thank all of you music educators that are here for all that you've done this year and the years you've been teaching to make that happen. So as you hear the concert tonight, think about all the intricacies you'll hear being played, all the harmony being created, all the camaraderie from across our district right here on this stage. So if I could underline a speech, it would be, this is why we do what we do, as teachers, parents, and community members. So thank you. Big round of applause, everybody, for being here. A simple reminder tonight that we would love to hear from you via social media tonight. Feel free to use the Twitter handle @Collier Fine Arts to promote these amazing students, and feel free to tag the whole school district at Collier Schools if you feel so inclined. I'm sure you'll get a like or even a retweet if you're one of the lucky few, right? So now it is my distinct pleasure to welcome to the stage my esteemed colleague and dear friend from Oak Ridge Middle School, Mr. Roland Forte, who will be introducing you to our Middle School Honors Orchestra and their esteemed clinician. Mr. Forte?
Good evening. Good evening and welcome to the 2022 Collier County Middle School and High School Honors Orchestra performance. As stated before, my name is Roland Forte and I currently serve as the Middle School Honors Orchestra Coordinator and Director of Orchestra and Chorus at Oak Ridge Middle School. Before I introduce our middle school clinician, I would first like to give special recognition to my fellow middle school orchestra directors and colleagues who are coming out on stage right now. This entire event would have not been possible without their assistance and hard work. Or not. Please, from each school, we have Mr. Nicholas Contreras from Corkscrew Middle School, Chris Ellison from Pine Ridge Middle School, Gloria Golly from Gulfview Middle School, Dr. Elizabeth Blojudice from Manatee Middle School, Carly Robinette from Cypress Palm Middle School, Nikki Rutherford from Mason Classical Academy, and Nancy Visegli from North Naples Middle School. An additional thanks to Lauren Pardee and the staff at Gulf Coast High School, including Principal Kim Lonergan, for hosting this entire event. We appreciate your coordination and use of this wonderful facility tonight. And a big thank you to Skip Pardee, our Fine Arts Coordinator, for all the tireless effort he has given to make this event possible for our musicians this year. Let's give a warm round of applause out of appreciation. Thank you, directors. Last, a huge thank you to you parents of our talented students on stage. Without your constant support, none of this event would be possible tonight. Students, let's give your parents an orchestra round of applause. The middle school musicians on stage were selected through an audition process in early February. For the last few weeks, they have rehearsed together a total of about 12 hours, with 6 of those hours today with our guest conductor. I know you'll be impressed with their hard work and determination. We will be performing tonight the following pieces in this order: Wood Splitter Fanfare by Brian Balmages, Brandenburg Concerto No. 5 by Johann Sebastian Bach, arranged by Merle J. Isaac, April by Jeremy Wollstonecombe, Ships of Ireland by Susan Newbold, and Riding the Rails by Richard Meyer. A note of thanks to Nicholas Godino from Gulf Coast High School, and Mr. Contreras, who will be joining us as our percussionist for Riding the Rails. Our middle school guest clinician and conductor this year is Ms. Kayla Lisa. Ms. Lisa comes to us from Lee County, where she is the orchestra director at Cypress Lake Center for the Arts. Ms. Lisa received her bachelor's degree in music education and music therapy from Radford University in Virginia. Although her higher education was out of state, her music foundation was built right here in Collier County. Ms. Lisa began learning the violin in 6th grade at Oak Ridge Middle School and continued through Barron Collier High School, where she had the honor of performing as concertmaster at Carnegie Hall in New York City and was a regular member of the Naples Youth Philharmonic. In 2014, she began teaching at Cypress Lake High School Center for the Arts. She's now in her 8th year at Cypress Lake High School, where she instructs guitar, string techniques, music theory, and conducts 3 levels of orchestra as well as a full symphony. Ms. Lisa has served as a conductor for the Southwest Florida Youth Orchestra Program and has held leadership roles across Florida for the Florida Orchestra Association, district chair for Collier and Lee counties. She also served as an international officer of the professional music fraternity, Mu Phi Epsilon, and is currently the awards chair for the Florida Orchestra Association. She was also named the Orchestra New Teacher of the Year in 2016 and is a 4-time Golden Apple Teacher of Distinction. I know you'll enjoy the incredible work she has done with these talented musicians. With a big round of applause, let us welcome to the stage our Collier County Middle School Orchestra and guest clinician, my dear friend, Ms. Kayla Lisa. On behalf of our students, teachers, and community here in Collier County, we are so appreciative, Ms. Lisa, of all of your hard work over the last few days. As you can see, our students learned so much under your direction, and we are proud to call you CCPS family. I am very proud to announce a certificate of appreciation for Ms. Kayla Lisa, if you will.
Everyone. This has been such a fun experience. This is one of the most amazing groups of students that I've ever worked with. It's the very first time I've ever conducted an all-county. I've been in all counties ever since, sixth grade maybe, I guess when I was in school here. And they've always been so much fun, so to be on the other side of things is really, really cool. But just an amazing group. We had so much fun today. We got like a lot of inside jokes together that I can't tell you because I just had to be there. But we had a great time. Can we give it up one more time for these amazing students and their
Let's give another round of applause to your Collier County Public School Middle School Honors Society. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow us a few moments to reset the stage as from the middle school to the high school honors orchestra. We will be right back with you.